If you look at the rotation, this is the guy everybody questions. How is he still in it? ERA over 5 last season. But what I see is a guy that they trust. He's going to take the ball. He's going to go be out there and battle. And let's just see if maybe he can turn this trend around of inconsistency.
Here's the second baseman, Jose Altuve. And we are set for baseball here this evening. And we are underway from Wrigley as the first pitch of the night is taken for ball 1. And back-to-back pitches out of the zone to begin the evening. It's 2-0 now. 53 degrees here at game time as it's cooled off considerably since batting practice this afternoon. Now a ball hit foul down the line in right and in amongst the fans. Two balls and a strike. Here it is. And he'll just get a piece here as this is chopped foul at home plate. Set to deal on 2-2. And again, he's unable to keep it fair, but he's putting together quite a battle at the plate. Ready with another 2-2. And he misses with a high changeup that time. A dangerous pitch.
Boy, not what you want coming out of the gate as a pitcher, right? You don't want to have to show all of your pitches this early on in the game, but that's a quality at that. And what does it make you do as a pitcher? You have to use a lot of your pitches, and the more pitches a hitter sees, the better chance they have to make good contact.
Now here's a look at the Astros starting lineup. Danny, any thoughts?
Well, you really have to appreciate what Jose Altuve brings to this team. I love guys that can run, and this guy has great speed. We'll see in this game if he gets a chance to use it, and if he does, you're going to be really impressed. He can really make an impact on a game with his wheels.
So let's take a peek at the umpiring crew working this one. Behind the plate is Eric Summersgill.
Summersgill's a little notorious for having a wide zone. Really frustrating for hitters. I saw one guy turn around at him one day and yell, "Is this a picnic table or is it a plate?" Yeah, he was tossed before he finished the sentence.
And Hayward will put this one away for out number 2.
Batting third, the right fielder.
Here's George Springer. First chance for him here in the top of the first with nobody on. A dangerous changeup to miss high with. It stayed out of the zone. Smoked on the ground up the middle. Played on the backhand. Throw on to first gets him, and the side is retired. 1-2-3 go the Astros. And now it'll be the Cubs' turn in a scoreless ball game. Justin Verlander, a Virginia-born right-hander, gets the ball to start this one. What's your take on him, H?
Well, Matt, how I'd categorize this guy, I'd say he's a very reliable major league pitcher. Last year, ERA under 3.5, but he's consistent. What you see is what you get. He gives you innings, and he takes the ball for you.
Anthony Rizzo stands in now. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first. On the ground up the middle. And now, this ball's going to wind up out of play. And a big mistake there.
Wow, the last thing you want to do is give the home team an unearned base in the first inning. Now they've got a speedster on the bag with no outs and a good chance to score early in this game.
Coming to the plate now, Chris Bryant. And he could give his guys an early lead if he can come through here. Sends that one out of play for strike 1. Brad Peacock comes in unexpectedly from the pen in relief of his injured teammate. A runner at second, nobody out. Pitch swung on and hit in the air. Maben on the run. He makes the catch, and the runner from second will tag and hit for third. The tag, and they got him at third. It's a double play.
Batting third.
Stepping in, John Jay. First cuts for him here with the bases open and 2 away. First delivery to him on the way. And he'll just fight this one off as it's chopped foul. Ready with the 0-1 pitch. And a pitch in the dirt as he lays off. It's 1-1. Now here's the pitch. And this is drifting foul back into the stands. Here he comes on a ball and 2 strikes.
He got him. Lively fastball that time, and it puts an end to the inning.
Cubs are down quietly. Still. In now, Carlos Correa. He'll start things out against Kyle Hendricks as we get the inning underway. And that's going to be off the ivy-covered wall. Around second. He's on his way to third. And he'll make it in safely as he kicks off the second with a leadoff triple.
The left fielder, number 20.
Stepping in is Josh Reddick. In there for strike 1.
Pretty good pitch to hit there that he let go. I know it's early and they're probably wanting to run his pitch count up, but he may not get another pitch like that to swing at the rest of the game.
And they're going to take a 1-0 lead as the run comes across to score.
Well, nice job right there. He comes through with the RBI base hit, and now his side has the lead.
Number 9,
Marwin Gonzalez is the batter now as he looks at a bowl of 1-0.
That's that controversial pitch right there. It's in the zone, should be called a strike by the book, but it's not a strike in baseball, not in the big leagues anyway.
The 1-1 pitch. A swing and a drive sent out toward the gap. Jay going back, but he can't get it as it's off the wall. But he won't get there as it lands just shy of the wall.
So he tried to double up with him on a curveball. The problem with that is the first one you recognize, the second one you hit. Nice job.
And that'll bring up the former first-rounder Alex Bregman. As the first pitch misses to him, it's ball 1.
Well, you know, giving up 3 straight hits is bad enough, but now it looks like he's starting to nibble a little bit. It's hard not to when you're getting hit, but you don't want to put yourself at bad counts.
Here it comes on 1-1. And there's a pitch that just misses the inside corner.
He's got a couple of pitches to deal with right here, but he's starting to lose command of his pitches. It might be time to take a step back and try to refocus on making some good pitches. There isn't a hitter alive that doesn't love hitting at fastball counts like 3-1. It's usually a pretty fruitful count in terms of...
Hold on now. That ball is down and could score a run. And no sense risking anything here as the bases will be loaded now with still nobody out.
Catcher, Brian McCann.
Here's the catcher, Brian McCann, as he'll take a look at ball 1. Given the situation, he's got an opportunity to break this game wide open. Grounded, foul. Here's the 1-1. Fouled off again, and now he's in a 1-2 hole. Bases loaded here, nobody out. Another one sent foul.
Well, that's 3 foul balls in a row. He's definitely battling up there.
Neither guy giving in here, and they'll do it again. Needs a punch out here. Can he get it? Yes, he can. Strike 3 called, and that's a big out, number 1.
Let's take a look at the Cubbies defensively, brought to you by Majestic. In this day and age, when teams are moving all over the place playing the shift, these guys are old school, very traditional. You don't see the shift applied very often to this club.
Comes in with the changeup, and it's 2-0.
Hate to do it, but I've got to question the pitch calling right there. With a guy like this at the plate, you got to attack him with your fastball instead of pitching him like he's a middle-of-the-order power guy.
Catch will be made here. Tagging is the runner from third. They'll cash in here as the run is in to score from third.
Obviously, he's hoping for more up there with the bases loaded, but you can't be too upset with the sac fly.
Jose Altuve is in with 2 away now as he looks at a called strike 1.
You know, I think this is a big situation in this game. They've got to lead by a couple of runs, but they don't want to look back on this inning when this one's over and think that they left some runs out there on the base path. Scoring more here would be huge.
That misses 1-2.
That turns out to be a good take on that front door breaking ball, but you have to wonder if that pitch buckled him at all. That was really close to...
And we'll have to leave it there as the play is made here to end the inning. So it's 2 runs on 4 base hits. No errors and a couple of men left on. On now to the bottom of the second. Digging in the switch hitter, Ben Zobrist. He'll get us going here in the bottom half of the second. Knuckle curve breaks outside for ball one. Here it comes, 1-0. Lifted in the air to center field. Maben is there, one away.
All right, time for the majestic defensive alignment for the Astros. And yes, they move players all over the field. They love to shift heavily into the analytics and really apply it to their club. You'll see guys moving all over the field today.
Addison Russell comes on with one away as he looks at a ball. It's 1-0. Ready with the 1-0 pitch. Grounded to short. Correa is there. On to first, and there were two down.
Batting six. Catcher.
Here's the catcher, Alex Avila. They'll try to make something happen with two gone in the bottom of the second. Here comes the first pitch. Swing and a little blooper to center. Correa into shallow center. He makes the play, and that'll end the inning. Here's Cameron Maben now. 0 for 1 here in the early going.
Number 3.
And a changeup right down the middle. And here's a sinker that had a little bit too much dart to it there as it just about came in and nailed him.
Hey, that's a classic piece of pitching right there. You have to back hitters away from the plate to make them a little bit uncomfortable. Now you can go inside or outside. I like that purpose pitch.
But this is right at him in right field as he hardly has to move to take it in for the first out. First pitch on its way. George Springer comes on with one gone here as he looks at a called strike one.
Well, maybe that fooled him, or maybe he wasn't looking for it, but man, he hung him a curveball right there in the middle. For him to not swing the bat, being the power hitter he is, who sees a lot of breaking pitches, makes me think he's looking for something else. Well, it looks like just a ground ball base hit and the box scores, but man, that ball is hit hard up the middle. He's going to do well for himself if he stays consistent and keeps that approach.
Carlos Correa is at the plate here as he quickly finds himself down a strike. It's 0-1. And boy, this at-bat is not starting off well as he's behind 0-2 now. Looking to put him away. Here's the 0-2. Good job to spoil that one away, and he stays alive. Ready with another 0-2. And another foul ball. Runners on first with one down. Ripped down the line. And he tries for the backhand reach at third, but he gets by the glove down the line. And he'll move up to third now. Runners at the corners here with one away.
You know, it's not often a guy sits in a count 0-2 and gets a base hit, and the pitcher still feels like 0-2, I got a battle. But that was the case here as he battled back, got a hit down 0-2.
1 for 1 after a single his first time up. There's a swing and a drive hit well out to right field. Hayward going back on it, but he can't get to this one. It's off the wall. Uh-oh, he whiffs on it. One run will score easily. Here's the second runner around third. And he will score as well. They've doubled their lead now to 4-0. Here's Marwin Gonzalez now. They've got two already home in the inning and a potential third waiting in the wings only 90 feet away. 0-1, here it comes. He pulls this one into right. Hayward gathers it in. Here comes the runner for the plate. And they'll extend their lead even further as the run from third is in to score.
Third baseman number 2.
Digging in for his second at-bat, Alex Bregman. A base hit in his first trip. Check swing grounder to the right side. Onto the bag with it is Rizzo, and the inning is over. So 3 runs on only 2 hits in the inning. 1 error, and no one left on base. We'll move on to the bottom of inning number 3. It's the Astros 5 and the Cubs nothing. Here's Jason Hayward now. He'll lead things off against the same reliever that finished off the last inning.
Well, you don't see in this day too many relievers going multiple innings, but guys have to earn that trust from their managers. We'll see how he handles it here.
And that swung on and fouled straight back. Altuve at second. Throw to first is in time for the first out.
Batting 8th. Second baseman.
Now at the plate, Javier Baez. He'll get to take his first cuts here. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. A fastball, and he swings through it to fall behind.
We're seeing him in an absolute groove out there in the mound right now. Retired 7 straight, and mechanically, he looks really consistent and fluid to me.
And that's the first hit in this one for the Cubbies.
Now that's a nice base hit right there. Don't overlook this guy just because he's down at the bottom of the order. He's a pretty good hitter.
Pitcher, Kyle Hendricks.
In now, Kyle Hendricks. As the first pitch here's a bit high, it's ball 1. Runner at first here, 1 man out. Runners off for second. Now a step off as they've got the runner between first and second. They slap the tag on him, and he is out at second base. 1-0 pitch on the way. Swing and a miss just behind a lively fastball. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Here's a looping fly ball out to right. Springer is there, and the inning is over. Nothing happening there for the into the windup and the pitch. Oh, that hit him. Let's hope he's okay. And they'll have no play as he reaches first base safely.
Well, when you lead off an inning, you become the leadoff guy. Get on any way you can. And right there, that little infield single, as innocent as it might look, might start a rally for them. Do anything you can to get on.
And he will scurry back to first as he'll think twice about trying to move up. Here's the second baseman, Jose Altuve. Third trip to the plate for him here tonight. 0 for 2 at this point. And the changeup just missed the inside corner.
You can really tell about how effective this guy's going to be when guys are swinging at that changeup. So far in this one, they've been real smart to let it go. He's gone back-to-back with off-speed stuff to start this AB, and neither has found the zone. He's trying to pitch.
And he's into second safely with a stolen base. Now a check swing, but he does manage to hold up in time. Ball 3.
You know, I think that off-speed pitch fooled him a little bit, but not enough. He was able to hold back.
And that misses ball 4. So it's first and second now with only 1 away. Here's Cameron Maybin now. And after that quick walk, is it fair to wonder if this starter is beginning to show signs of getting tired?
Yeah, that could be the case, Matty. Sometimes you just lose your focus, lose your command, but it'll be real important for him to get it back as this next hitter walks up to the plate.
Now both runners are breaking. And this is fouled back and out of play. On the ground is short. This could be 2. Barehanded for 1. Back to first, and that was a sparkler. A double play, and the inning is over. 1 left for Houston as they're unable to add to their 5-0 lead. Francisco Liriano answers the call from the pen here in the 4th as they didn't get the outing they were hoping for from their starter. Anthony Rizzo stands in now. He's 0 for 1 thus far.
First baseman, Anthony Rizzo.
Swing and a liner, but this is a foul ball. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. There's a swing and a drive hit well out to right field. Back goes Springer off the LED board and gone. A solo home run here for Anthony Rizzo. As they get on the scoreboard here, it's 5-1.
Oh, man, he got hurt. His second pitch since coming in, and he serves one up. A reliever's worst nightmare and a big confidence boost to the lineup. Let's see if he can rebound.
Now batting, third baseman.
Here's Chris Bryant now.
Bryant.
As he'll go after the first pitch to him and comes up empty. It's strike 1. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. Here's the 0-1 pitch. Off speed pitch in the dirt as he takes it for a ball.
1 run, 2 hits, 1 error for the Cubs to this point.
And he just gets a piece there as this is chopped foul. Back up the middle. That's through for a base hit, and he's 1 for 2 now.
That's a nice controlled 2-strike approach. You cut your swing
Now
down,
batting.
and all you want to do is see the
Center
ball
fielder.
and hit it.
Sean Shea.
In now is John Jay, as he'll go after the first pitch and promptly line one into left center field, and that's going to get down for a base hit.
That ball's inside, and he shoots it back up the middle. There's so
Now
many
batting.
hits up the middle. If
Left
your game
fielder.
plan's to go up the middle,
And
good things can
Dobrik.
happen.
Here's Ben Zobrist now, as the first pitch to him is off the plate for a ball. 1-0. So far 0 for 1 with a flyout. The set and the 1-0 pitch. Fastball misses in the dirt as he tried to get him to chase the low one.
This is where you really got to focus with runners on base. You got a 2-0 count. You have a tendency to get a little anxious thinking you can drive somebody in. Stay focused. Get your pitch.
Here it comes, 2-0. Lined hard toward right center. And a diving effort in center, but it's going to skip right on by him. Bryant rounds third and is digging for the plate. The runner scores from second, and not in time as the second run scored. Here's Addison Russell.
Now
Comes
batting.
into this at bat
The
0 for
shortstop.
1 in the ball game.
Addison Russell.
He's ready. Here's the first offering. This is hit down the right field line, but it's going to get out of play for strike 1. And he gets him to swing through that one. He's in control, 0-2.
Well, that's 2 strikes at the knees, and now you find yourself 0-2. I tell you, he's throwing the ball so well, you got to set your sights down low and look for any pitch down.
3 runs already home here. Liner toward right center. A dive, but it'll get past him out in center, and this could roll till tomorrow. And the runner from third scores as they try and work their way back into this one. It's now a 5-4 ball game.
Tried to put him away on a changeup, but that one was up. Anytime a changeup is up, you recognize it. When it's down, very tough to hit. He just missed his spot.
Here's the catcher, Alex Avila.
And he puts it on the ground to second.
Altuve has it. Throw to first is in time, but meanwhile the runner is in to score.
The right fielder, number 22.
Good job there to put the ball on the ground and pick up the tying run. This one has the makings of being a close game until the very end.
Here's Jason Hayward now. Now a little pop-up off toward the third base side. And no one will get this one. He's 0 for 1 after grounding out in his only trip to the plate so far. High pop-up. Bregman is there. 2 down.
Second baseman, number 9.
Digging in to try it again.
Javier
Javier Baez. He singled his last time up. And a neck-high fastball that time. Look out as this bat shatters on impact. Throw is not going to be in time to get him, and somehow he's going to wind up with an infield single.
Well, he tried to double up with him on fastball. Showed him one. He got the next one. He measured the first one and timed the second one for the base hit.
Liriano sets. Here comes the first pitch. And this is going to be a foul ball. Hits are even at 7 apiece. And there he goes toward second. Clears this one over toward first. And no problem over there at first as he flags this one down to end the inning. 9 men come to the plate, however. 5 of them score. Here's George Springer. 1 for 2 on his line so far in the game.
The right fielder, number 4.
Took a little off, and it's in for a called strike 1.
That was a pretty good pitch on a pitch he doesn't throw very often, or I should say hasn't used in this game, that's for sure. That was a good pitch.
And he'll step on first for the out. 3 unassisted.
Now batting.
Here's Carlos Correa now. 2 for 2 with a triple on his batting line to this point. And that's in there for a strike. The 0-1 on its way. Swinging a ball line down in the left field corner. But this is foul near the seats. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. Thought he had the inside corner that time, but it missed for ball 1. Swing and a flare hit toward right. Baez onto the grass. He gets there and makes a fine running play for the second out.
The left fielder, number 22, Josh Reddick.
Josh Reddick is in for the 3rd time now as he takes a ball outside. It's 1-0.
That curveball is a pitch you have to get on top of, or else it'll take off just like that one did. Now with the 2-0 count and the power at the plate, it could be fireworks time. This is the kind of count he makes his money in.
There's a swing and a high drive into left center field. Zobrist going back on it, but he has no chance to make the play. It's off the wall. And on the play, the runner moves into scoring position now at second.
Yeah, this one was starting to look like it was going to be one of those 1, 2, 3 easy innings. But now all of a sudden, they have the go-ahead run standing out there at second base after the 2-out double. Big moment here.
5 runs, 8 hits, 1 error so far for the Astros. Goes the other way with it as this is in the air down the line in left. And he can't track it down as this ball falls. They'll cash in here as the run is in to score from third. It's now a 6-5 ball game. And that'll bring up the former first rounder Alex Bregman. He singled in 2 trips to the plate thus far. And safe, says the first base umpire, as their throw was too late. Here's the catcher Brian McCann. A hit in 2 tries so far. In there, 0-1. Runners on first and third, 2 away. And a curveball that he didn't get on top of there. It's 1-1.
He's not having his best outing in this one, and I think that curveball is part of the reason why. He couldn't get on top of that one, and that's not the first time that's happened.
So far in this game, he's the only guy in the lineup that's gone down on strikes.
Yeah, and he might strike out for a second time right here. That's back-to-back breaking balls away, but now he's got himself into a little bit of a tough spot. You probably can't throw that again, so your opponent is probably up there just looking for a fastball that he can drill.
Went up and out of the zone that time, but he gets a piece of it, and he'll see another pitch. To first. Rizzo was there, and he'll step on the bag himself, and the inning is over. Digging in and looking for more, Anthony Rizzo. He comes in 1 for 2 with that home run he hit earlier.
Rizzo.
And Liriano with the tough slider there for strike 1. Couple of righties starting to loosen now in the bullpen. Now the 0-1. Hit back up the middle. And he's retired, 1 away.
Now batting, third baseman, Chris.
Ready for another chance? Chris Bryant. He's 1 for 2 in the ball game. Swing and a miss out in front of a changeup.
That's a bad approach right there. Look, you may get that pitch later in the at-bat. If you're going to take a swing first pitch, it's got to be a ball you can drive. And that was not the pitch.
Looking for the strikeout. Here's the 0-2 pitch. This ball will be chopped foul. Here's another 0-2. And that'll find its way into center field for a 1-out hit.
Well, we always expect him. If he's got 2 hits in the hit column, something's going to be over the boards. But hey, he'll take 2 singles. Not complaining.
There he goes. A step off, and they've got the runner hung up between first and second. And they will tag him out between first and second. And whatever that was, it backfired, and there are 2 away. Into the box, John Jay. And that'll get down for a 2-out single. Chris Davinsky takes over here with a runner at first and 2 gone in the inning. Ben Zobrist will be the first one to greet him here as he'll be forced to turn around and hit from the left side now. Pitch inside, the throw. Short hop, but he's out. Great play to pick the throw. Yulieski Gurriel will grab a bat and lead things off here in the top of the 6th. Up and in here as he had to bend out of danger. Drilled down the line. And a reach to his backhand, but he can't come up with it, and the leadoff man's aboard.
Well, balls are flying all over the ballpark in this one here, right here, man. Leadoff single, another one here in the middle innings to get things going. This has been a great offensive performance by both teams.
Jose Altuve stands in as he looks at a called strike. And this is popped fouled off to the right and back into the seats. Skied in the air to straightaway left. Zobrist shading to his right. 1 down.
Now batting.
Digging in to try it again. Cameron Maybin. He was a double play victim last time around. This ball's hit in the air down the right side and out of play. 0-1. Comes set with the 0-1. In the air to straightaway right. Hayward has a read on it. Makes the play, and there are 2 gone now. Riding in once again, George Springer. He was a ground-out victim last time up. Throw in time, and the side is retired. So no runs here on a base hit, no errors, and 1 man left aboard. Joe Musgrove enters to do the pitching in the bottom of the 6th.
Number 59.
Ready once again, Ben Zobrist. He'll do battle with a new arm out there in their half of the 6th. And a breaking ball backs him out of the way. 1-0 the count.
Well, that's not what they were looking for when they brought him in the game. First pitch nearly hits the first batter he's facing. That's a little bit to be concerned if you're the manager.
Over towards the dugout, but this one will get into the stands. Now here it comes. Line drive to left, but he'll hardly need to move out there in left as this is hauled in for the first out.
Up next for the Cubs.
Now the Astros have somebody up in the bullpen as a right-hander has started to warm up out there. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Addison Russell swings and misses there, so he's down 0-1. Bases are empty, 1 man out. Popped up. Gonzalez is there for it. He's got it, and there are 2 down now.
The catcher, number 13.
Here's the catcher, Alex Avila. 0 for 2 with a run batted in for him thus far. Pitch on its way to Avila. This is on the ground over to first. And he'll step on the bag himself, and the inning is over. Here's Carlos Correa now. 2 for 3 for him so far, including a triple. Mullet back up the middle. Jay is there, and he has it for the first out.
Jumped all over that first pitch of the inning, and he didn't miss it. Just wasn't able to steer it in a direction that resulted in a leadoff hit.
Stepping in is Josh Reddick. As he'll take a look at a strike right down the middle. It's 0-1. So far 2 for 3 in this one. Leaves a changeup high for a strike.
Pretty unusual that you see a 5-0 hitter take 2 strikes in a row. Typically, those are some of the most aggressive batters in the lineup.
And this pitch is up and in as he backs away. It's ball 1. Now the pitch. And a big curveball is in there for a called third strike, and there are 2 gone. Here's Marwin Gonzalez now. He doubled earlier and carries a 2 for 2 line into this appearance. A dangerous changeup left high, but called for a strike. In front of the changeup, and he can't keep it fair. 2 strikes on him now. Hit hard on the ground towards second. Scooped up on the backhand. Throw to first in plenty of time, and the side is retired. Stick around because Jason Hayward will lead. Here's Jason Hayward now. He's 0 for 2 thus far in this one. That's lifted the other way out to left. On the move is Reddick. Makes the play, 1 away. Here's Javier Baez. 2 base hits, both singles to this point. Into the windup and the pitch. And he had to be looking for something else to start the at-bat. It's 0-1. Right-hander starts to loosen out in the bullpen now. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. And a breaking ball runs in and gets him. And I doubt there was any intent behind that.
Wow, you never want the tying run on base, especially that way. Looked like he lost his release point, and the ball ran inside until it caught him. Now we'll see if he can work around it.
Kyle Schwarber will come on to pinch hit here in a big spot.
Number 12, Kyle Schwarber.
Here's a shot to left field and deep. Look at this. Into the bleachers and out of here. So a 2-run shot to left center as they move out in front 7-6.
I can tell you one thing. You might get away with throwing a ball in that location in the minor leagues, but when you get one up like that in the zone right over the plate against these guys, you're going to get exactly what he got. A really bad result.
Stepping in and ready for another shot, Anthony Rizzo. He was retired via the ground ball last time up. In tight here with the first pitch fastball that's 1-0.
Well, good inside fastball right there. Trying to tie the hitter up, trying to keep him from getting those arms extended. A pitcher's pitch.
That one's going to find the seats. Strike 1.
Ooh, that was a good pitch to hit. He wants that one back. He was just a little bit late on it.
From the windup, the 1-1 pitch. Right side, defense aligned perfectly. Correa from shallow right. Throw gets him, 2 down.
The batter, third baseman.
Here's Chris Bryant now. He's 2 for 3 thus far. Infield in the overshift here. Now the pitch. Swinging a ball hit on the ground. The windup and the 0-1. A swing and a miss at the big curveball.
You hate facing a guy with this many pitches in his repertoire, and now you go down 0-2. You have no idea what he's going to throw here. Yep.
And that is off the first base bag. And they're going to get an out on the play, and that'll be a bizarre ending to the inning to save. Felix Pena has been summoned from the bullpen as he'll do so to start the 8th.
Number 60, Felix.
Digging in once again, Alex Bregman. He'll have the first crack at it here as we start inning number 8. Too high that time with the inning's first pitch. It's ball 1. Now here's the pitch. Left side. That's through for a base hit, his second of the ball game. So the Astros put a man aboard to get the inning underway.
Now that's a big base hit. Late in the game, you're down 1. You got the leadoff guy on now. The rest of the way, it'll be interesting to me how they're going to manufacture. Will they bunt him over to move him into scoring position? Will they hit a gapper? Let's see how they score this run. They can possibly push him forward.
First pitch finds the zone. No balls and a strike to the now 39-year-old veteran. From the stretch. That's in there, and he's deep in the hole now, 0-2.
That pitch looked like it could have been a little high, but he's been calling that pitch all night. Kind of rough for a pinch hitter, but I'm sure his teammates let him know that's where the zone has been.
Oh, and he dusted him off the plate that time. Some mind games being played now. It's 1-2. Drilled to first. The tag gets 1, and that didn't work out too well as the pinch hitter comes on to bounce into a double play.
Catcher, Joe.
Number 21 will pinch hit here, and he's the potential tying run.
Number 21.
And he'll hold off on the slider here to start the at-bat. It's ball 1. 1-0 count. Here it is. Takes a look at one catching the outside corner. From the windup, the 1-1 pitch. Squared that one up just a little late. And this one's chopped foul right at home plate. Again, a 1-2. And this one runs in on him as he can't get his arms extended. A great pitch there. Will Harris is on to pitch out of the bullpen in the bottom half of the 8th. Juan Centeno is into the ball game here as he takes over behind the plate.
Leading off for the Cubs, center fielder John Jay.
John Jay stands in as he swings and misses for strike 1.
He may have to get his eyes checked on that one, because if he's looking for fastball, man, he had no chance of catching up to that. He better check his eyes. He was really late.
Ready with the 0-1. Chop foul wide of first. Fought off at the plate as it's chopped foul. The next 0-2. Hit on the ground down the first baseline. And he'll step on first himself for the out.
Now batting, left fielder, Ben Zobrist.
Here's Ben Zobrist now. Hit the ball pretty well in his last at-bat, but it resulted in a line out. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Swinging a ball hit softly on the ground. Throw gets him, 2 down.
Now batting, shortstop.
Ready for another chance. Addison Russell. He got under one and popped out his last time up. He comes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch. Here's a hard hit ball to the left side that'll be taken in out there at short. Welcome back to Major League Baseball on the show. Great to have you with us from Chicago as the ninth is set to get underway. Jose Altuve is in to start things off as he looks at a ball to start the inning. Pedro Strop, a 6'1" right-hander, will be the one to get the call from the bullpen here. 1-0 pitch on the way. Grounded down the third baseline. Oh, what a stop on the slide. He beat it out. Impressive play. Can't quite get him. And now the potential tying run is aboard. Cameron Maybin shows bunt on the first pitch, but he pulls it back. 1-0.
This is the situation where there's a lot of pressure on the infielders if the ball's put in play on the ground. Both the guy at first and at the plate are burners, so a double play is going to be tough. Even getting one out could be a challenge.
And that's just off the outside corner in low, ball 3.
Walks are never good, but they're especially bad news late in games like this. It seems like they always come back to bite you.
A runner at first with no outs here. Swung on and missed. Outclassed by that fastball for a strike.
He couldn't quite catch up to that one. He needs to get his foot down and see the fastball out of his hand.
Neither guy willing to give in, and the at-bat will continue. Working for the punch-out and the offering. Again, he sends it out of play. He'll try it again, 3-2. They really bunch him up on that one as he swings and misses for the first out. So coming to the plate, George Springer. He'll be looking for something he could drive into the gap and drive home that tying run from first. One out and a runner on second base. Looks like he swung it underwater that time for strike 2.
Well, he's made 2 tough pitches. He's got a runner at second base, and now he doesn't have to make a good pitch. Make him chase something right here because you don't have to throw him a strike.
So it was a strikeout swinging. George Springer goes down for out number 2 in the top of the ninth. Carlos Correa is at the plate now as he looks at strike 1.
Well, he got that first pitch, got him looking right there. With a star hitter like this guy, it is always good to get ahead in the count.
And now this crowd, right around 34,000 fans, comes to their feet. And he misses there. 1-2.
Well, you don't want to get caught looking for the final out. That's a tough.
Struck him out, so he'll strand the possible tying run at second, and a great job of working out of trouble as this ball game is over.
Hey, one of the keys to having a good record in baseball is to win some games at home, so this was a big win to win at home in front of their home crowd.
A tight one, 7-6, the final score tonight. So that'll just about do it. For Harold Reynolds, Dan Plesac, and our entire crew, I'm Matt Vasgersian. This has been a presentation of MLB The Show. For more, don't forget to check out theshownation.com.
Here now is the final line score tonight. First for the victorious Chicago Cubs. 7 runs on 10 hits. 1 error. They left 2 men on base. For the Astros, 6 runs on 12 hits. 1 error. They left 8 runners.